Great day, world. Welcome to St. James Field. We're at St. James High School. We're honoring two legends, Luke, which is the youth organization with the Vacherie Rams, and Chad Jasmin. Y'all stay tuned, enjoy what's going on, man. And on top of that, we have what I call the biggest rivalry in Louisiana. That's right, that's Lutcher versus St. James. I call it the biggest rivalry in Louisiana. Do your history, do your research. The parish is having fun and we're enjoying everything. Everybody came out to support, and we're having a great time. We out.
St. James High School is full of tradition. As a player here, Vacherie Rams, we grew up watching guys. Every week we hear their names called. Always felt like a lot of those names needed to be honored. We've had guys come through here, Rydell Malonson, sack leader at LSU, 25 sacks, had never been honored. When we came to this new school, I thought that changing locations, we shouldn't lose our history. And one of the things I thought that we could do was to honor those guys as far as a jersey retirement. So I started doing some research. 1965, we retired a guy. There have been many guys in between that time period that have solidified themselves in that association. So when we got together as a committee, we decided Rydell Malonson and Cweb Webster would be the guys to take that next step. Tonight we retired Chad Jasmin, who solidifies once again what the jersey retirement is all about. Someone who had gave himself at the highest level. College, high school, biggest games was against our biggest rivals, including Lutcher. Senior year, 255 yards rushing, made all the difference. He was hard, he was cool, he was collective. He was the man, he was the leader. Since Chad has been here, that number 10 has been passed down. At first, because who he was, guys wanted to wear that number 10. So it started as a thing where players wanted that 10, but they had to earn it. When Coach Gailey was here, only a guy who could fit that 10 as Chad wore it would wear that number. Coach Valdez came in and continued the tradition, and today that number 10 is an honor to wear as the leader on that football team. Every 10 that's worn today is because that guy is a leader. Like 23, Michael Jordan, number 10 is St. James High School.
One of the most memorable things about an athlete is the number they wear. Few numbers identify an athlete like Michael Jordan's 23. But St. James football has one of the most storied numbers in a single team's history in all sports. Chad Jasmin, the original number 10, rushed for a total of 3,814 yards and 61 touchdowns in his career, averaging 9.5 yards a carry. Since his graduation, number 10 had been passed down to leaders who have followed his footsteps, exemplifying tradition, honor, discipline, excellence for the past 2 decades. Jasmin led the Wildcat backfield with a tremendous speed-power combination rarely seen from a high school running back. He enjoyed running over as much as he loved running away from opponents. Arguably the greatest running back in school history, he did his most memorable damage against his most rival opponents, outrunning future LSU Tiger LeBrandon Torfield in track, running over and sailing past Dominique Davis in the state quarterfinals, and rushing for 255 yards versus the Lutcher Bulldogs. At Clemson, his best performances also came in their biggest games. The Tigers appeared in 4 bowl games during Jasmin's career. Jasmin rushed for 83 yards on 16 carries in the 2001 Humanitarian Bowl and was named Peach Bowl MVP after rushing for 160 yards and 3 touchdowns while pulverizing the SEC's top-ranked Tennessee defense in a 27-14 victory. In 2004, Jasmin was named ESPN's inaugural All-Bowl team. Please turn your attention to the press box. The retired jersey of number 10, Chad Charles Jasmin, will forever be enshrined. Let's get one huge Wildcat round of applause for St. James High's very own newest jersey retiree, Chad Charles Jasmin.
Our kids need to be able to see that. That's why it's important for us not to just honor the football player. That's just only one part of it, you know what I mean? That's just the vessel for some of us that we use to get to the next level in life. But we get to honor men and females that came through the same hallways, the same streets, the same community, the same village that we came through. And it gives kids a perspective of what to look for, what they can be. It don't have to be boxed into one specific thing. It could be whatever it is that they set their eyes on, their minds on, their heart on. And to give this man right here a lot of credit for him being able to go through those streets and then organize it and put it together. And he's going to be honored soon too as well, you know what I mean? It just hadn't happened yet, and he's a humble guy, so he's letting the guys that came before him and paying homage, and that's just like a true champion and what people do. So a lot of respect goes to this guy for the research that he did, to be able to take that idea that he had in his family and then bring it into life, and then, you know, allowing not just St. James, West Bank side, but the East Bank side, see what we have going on, and they can take something from it as well, because it's bigger than just, you know, one side, West Bank, East Bank. You know, we want everybody to inspire to be better. So we stand here with the honoree, the man of the hour right here. Say, how does it feel, man, for nobody to wear that 10 no more, for that 10 to be up in the rafters up there, man? How that feel, man?
Love it.
Let me ask you this. Did you know, because Shane got this way of doing it, I ain't gonna lie, I didn't, so did you know all the stuff that he told you, or did you find out something new about yourself today? Stat-wise or anything?
Some of them doing, you know, some of them stats, 3,000 yards. But we ain't used to, you know, worry about stats when we was running. You know, we just play the game, you know. So when I find out all the stats, I'm like, man, what if I would have played the second half? we really could have run the numbers up.
Chad played very few games in the entire football game, because by the second quarter, we were all sitting over on the sideline, and the next guy was coming up, but following those footsteps, or at least trying to.
I say this too, did y'all hear what he said about stats? He didn't even care about stats. He didn't even know nothing about them. He learned about a lot of his stats on retirement day.